Hello, welcome. My name's Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Central Victoria, Australia. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're watching me live, please pop on and say hi. And even if you're watching the replay, let me know that you're watching the replay. If I don't know you personally, let me know where you're from as well. So that'd be really exciting to see if I have anyone else out there. I'm just going to pop on and see whether I can bring up any comments when they come up. Okay. Let's turn that sound down. Okay. Sorry about that. Hi Marion, how are you? So I thought I would start, we're going to do some crafting in a little minute, but I thought I would just give you a little bit about myself. I live in a really small town called Dingy. We moved here in December 2010. My husband and I own and run the Dingy General Store and Post Office. And I just looked up on Google just to find a few fun facts. So Dingy is 204 kilometres from Melbourne, which is the capital city of Victoria. And in 2016, the census said that there was 206 population in Dingy. Well, that has to be from the surrounds because it's definitely not in the town. So this afternoon, I just wanted to write down a few fun facts about Dingy. Oh, the other thing is Wikipedia said that the Dingy Post Office opened in the 12th of December 1883 on the arrival of the train station. So that makes it 136 years old this December, which is, I thought was pretty interesting. So in our town we have a train station, a hall, a bush nurse centre, a pub, our general store and post office. There is one church, well there's three churches, but two have been converted over to weekenders. There's one rec reserve that has an oval, tennis courts, and we have a lawn bowl centre as well. There's 5 older persons units, so retiree units. There's 19 houses in the town. 2 of them are businesses, so our house as well as the pub's also a house as well. There's 45 people in the town and 5 are under 18, which I just thought was pretty funny to think about and let you guys know a little bit about me. Each week I hopefully will sort of bring a little bit of what's going on and a little bit about myself as well. So I'm going to put the camera down. I want to show you a few things that I've been doing this week. So let's try that. Yay. Okay. So yesterday the paper pumpkin kit came to Australia, so that was available as of yesterday. Sorry, that lighting's not the best. We'll see if we can work that out. So from yesterday you could order the paper pumpkin kit on the website, and I ordered mine yesterday, so as soon as it comes in I will get to show you that as well. I had 3 rack cards this week as well, which was very exciting. This one I got from Marion, thank you. And this is one of the design series papers that are in the new annual catalogue that we got free at on stage in New Zealand. So that was really exciting. I got this card, and this is from Carol Elenis in San Antonio, Texas. And this is actually the second card that I've got from Carol, which is really special to have gotten 2. And I have the third one here, and this is from Millie Clement, and she's from Utah in the United States. Now, this is the 3rd card I've got from Millie, so absolutely beautiful. I love this set. So that's really special. Thank you so much, ladies. This week on my blog and YouTube channel. So this is Tuesday's card using the Best Root stamp set and the, what is it? The En Route stamp set and the Best Root suite. Oops, there we go. I really like this card. The colours are perfect in this suite, and that is from page 52 of the annual catalogue. So if you don't already follow me on YouTube, every Tuesday, which I'm changing it to Thursday next month, I case either a card or a project straight out of the catalogue and bring it to you and show you how to put it together. So this was Tuesday's card. Today's card is this one here, and sorry, the wording is backwards, but this is using two stamp sets that are in the retiring list. We have the Bloom by Bloom stamp set and also the Friendly Expressions stamp set. So I really like this card. It's beautiful colourings and it turned out really well with a bit of twine on top as well. Also this week I took part in a blog hop with Kylie Bertucci's demonstrator training group, and I made this gorgeous frame, which was it's actually in the Occasions catalogue. This stamp set here, Family and Friends, is in the Occasions catalogue, and it will be retiring at the end of this month. But I just wanted to show you, this is what I made and put in a frame. Absolutely great decor, and the first one I didn't do too well. So as you can see, I've got a beard, so I had to do that again, but that was quite funny to have to do that again. And I think this turned out really well, and it'd be a great gift to give to people as well. So really happy with how that turned out. Each week I also do a Facebook Live challenge, and this was last Sunday, so it's on every Sunday. And this week's card was to create a card with either the retiring product, so a stamp set, or the retiring in colours. And I used both the Bloom by Bloom stamp set, which is what I'm featuring in today's card, as well as the retiring in colours, which I'm really sad to see the Lemon Lime Twist go. But you can see all the other cards that the ladies have put on for the challenge as well, and there'll be a new challenge on Sunday. So if you want to take part, just do your card, pop a photo in the comments, and we would love to see what you come up with. So I hope you can join in too. Okay, so the next thing is we're going to do some crafting. That's all I have to show you, but we're going to make this card here, and it's using two of the stamp sets that are retiring, the sheet music as well as the Bloom by Bloom. I love the Bloom by Bloom, and I'm so sad that it's going, so I really want to showcase it to you a little bit. If you don't already have it, now's the time to buy it as well. So before I get into it, I just want to show you those sets. So I have the Bloom by Bloom stamp set, and hang on, just let me see if I can turn the shot around. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Bloom by Bloom, hopefully that's showing the right way now. Yep, beautiful. So we have the Bloom by Bloom, the sheet music background stamp, and on this card here I've actually used this stamp set Home to Roost, which was a free celebration item. I'm changing it up to use the Butterfly Gala stamp set, and I'm using a little note as my sentiment for today's card. We are using the rectangle stitched framelits, and I'm using the 4th and 5th smallest, or the 4th and 5th largest, I suppose. Those are the two that we're using, and I've already pre-cut this just to make it a little bit easier so I don't have to bring in the big shot. And this is in basic grey cardstock. The inks are Pineapple Punch and Smoky Slate. And we have the Pineapple Punch 1/8 inch grosgrain ribbon, as well as the heart epoxy droplets. So these are staying in the catalogue as well as this one. So these are staying around, which is great news. And I'll bring my card kit in as well. It's this one here. So we have Smoky Slate card base, which is half an A4 piece of cardstock. We have a piece of Whisper White and a piece of Smoky Slate. Now, and I did put these dimensions in my blog post saying that I'll be back in 15 minutes to do some live crafting. So I've already pre-scored my card base. So let's fold that in half and I'll bring my bone folder in. There we go. The other thing I just want to show you too is we're using the Stampin' Blends and the dark pineapple punch. Now I'm using this to colour in the epoxy shape, and what's really great is these epoxy shapes you can colour in to embellish in any colour you would like. So the blends are fantastic for this. So we're going to bring in that sheet music background stamp, and I'm just going to ink that up. I actually don't put these ones on blocks all the time. Sometimes it's easy just to place it down onto my table, although it'll probably move around quite a bit. We'll wait and see. So let's pop that down. And I'm just going to bring a block in and just squish that down so we get a nice even coverage. Now we are going to have to re-ink that up again just to do that bottom piece. So there we go. We just have that little line on the bottom. Like, I could leave that. In fact, I think I will, because I'll probably do more damage if I try and change it around a little bit. So there is our background piece. I'm going to bring in the pineapple punch ink, and we are using this flower here from the Bloom to Bloom stamp set. I'm also going to bring in my mat. Because it's a photopolymer stamp set, I just find that it's a lot easier to stamp straight down onto the mat. So I'm going to ink up, and I'm going to need 4 of these flowers. Now the worst thing is you're going to have to watch me fussy cut these flowers out in just a second. I probably should have cut 3 out beforehand. So we have those ones all ready to go. The last little bit of stamping we have is the sentiment. So I'm going to bring back in the smoky slate ink and that sentiment. And let's just quickly pop that down in the middle. There we go. So I'm going to bring my snips in and quickly try and cut these flowers out as fast as I can. Hope everyone's been having a really good day. We've had a lovely day here. It's cool mornings, and it's been very foggy and frosty of the morning, but that turns into some really wonderful days. It's not overly warm, it's still pretty cool, but the sun's shining and it's lovely. So I'm home alone again at the moment. I'd say my daughter should be home very soon, and my son and husband have been in. My son's on work placement at the moment. He's working at a motor mechanics in the next town, and he's been really enjoying that. He wants to become a motor mechanic. And my husband is actually working with his brother, doing some. His brother's a builder, and he's been helping him doing a house at the moment, so that's been really good for him as well. So they should be home very soon. My daughter's doing placement at a primary school. She's the 2nd year primary school teaching at uni at the moment, and yeah, they've been doing placement for this is the 3rd week and her last week of placement. And she's been absolutely loving it, so that's really great that she's chosen a career that she's going to enjoy, because I think that's half the battle. If you enjoy what you do, it just makes it so much easier. Okay, almost done. So this is a very quick and easy card. I wanted something that wasn't going to be too hard for me, in case I stuffed it. So I'm also going to bring in those little epoxy shapes and colour in one of those hearts using the felt end. Let's just colour one of those in. And it picks up the colour really quite well. You can see that. There we go. So I'm just looking for that card. Where did I put it? Here we go. And I'm just getting the basic grey piece as well, because I put that under my stamp sets. Let's pull this out. I don't think it quite cut through. There we go. Okay, so that one can be used on another card. Don't pop that away too far. So we're just going to glue this one straight down. I'm just going to use some Tombow glue. A very basic card. Popping that down in the middle. And then we're going to pop some of our flowers down. So let's pop a little bit of glue behind one. I want to stick it up around about there. And then I have another one going just under here. And I want to bring some dimensionals in, and I think, there we go. I'm going to stick 2 dimensionals on this one, and then I'm going to double layer some as well. So one there, and then the last one we're going to double layer. So pop 2 down and take those ones off, and then pop another 2 down. So that gives us a nice, fairly nice height there. And I'm pretty much just popping that down on that bottom one as well. Then I'll bring my ribbon in, and I just want to do a quick bow. And it's easy to tie bows while you still have it attached to the roll. You're not using and wasting as much ribbon that way. So we have the new catalogue coming up really soon. Are you happy with some of the sneak peeks that you've seen around the place? Okay, so snip that one off. It's a little bit long. Let's snip some of this one off too. Excellent. I'm going to bring a glue dot in. Or we can just pop that bow straight down. And I'm going to snip a bit of that one off. And then I'm going to do a bit of a banner cut. If you have the banner punch, you could use that one. Okay, and I'm just going to stick some of the mono glue down. There we go. Try and work out where I want it. It's just going to have a little note because it's going to be covered by the flower. That's okay.